a whole week of the scrap of the day, and today's scrap is from the front of a word search book that I've been using to take little word searches out of. I got it at the Dollar Tree, and to fold those up and include them, and it's two per sheet because the back and the front, to include them in letters that I'm sending to my pen pals. And I thought, since I wrote a lot today in letter form, that it would be a good scrap to have a scrap from my word search book so that I could represent sort of what I do when I'm writing to pen pals. I'll fold those up, sometimes write a little message on them, and put them in the letter for them to enjoy. Here's the little strawberry themed envelope I've made to put my pen pal Susan's stickers and ephemera and whatever goodies I find to put in there inside of. And I liked it. I've been doing better with my lettering in general, and I did some cute envelopes today. And there it is with cutie patootie things in it. Yay! Hey y'all, hey, it's Patty with Giddy Things. I'm back for day 194 of our 5-minute in-name only exercise encouragement. How are you? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. I have had a really productive afternoon, early evening, after really not doing much of anything earlier today, which was okay. It's a Friday, and just kind of resting a little bit. I did not exercise today, which is absolutely fine. I could have, but I didn't want to. And since I've been trying to take it a little easier on myself, what's on my shirt? Can't do anything about that. I didn't. That's just all there is to that. So moving forward, I had some beautiful noodles with the ramen bay toppings. I don't even know if you could call them toppings because it integrates the vegetables and the meat, integrates so well into it all. It was so good. And that's what all three of us here at Feline Fine Heights Apartment Complex / Hissy Fits Feral Cat Colony had, at least the human helpers. That's what we had for supper tonight. We all had noodles. And the disembodied voice was kind enough to make those for us, and I was glad that it was something that wasn't super complex for him to have to make on a Friday evening. I just now remembered that I take my Zepbound shot tonight, so that's very much a privilege to be able to do that. Did I already say I wrote 3? I know I showed you a little bit in a couple of clips, or maybe one. I don't know how many I'm going to add before this, but I showed you a little bit of the decorating that I was doing on the letters. My lettering is getting a lot better. I actually don't know if I'll be able to share the envelopes that I did, especially one that I was super happy with. I was happy with all of them, but this one I felt like was a good showing for my new crafting hobbies of hand lettering styles. And I don't know if I'll be able to show you though, because I don't know if I can obscure the address of my pen pal. This pen pal is Jennifer. I wrote to Jennifer, and y'all, I just did Susan today. So those letters went out to Florida and the Palm Beach area, I think, of Florida, and Minnesota. So that's exciting. And what else, y'all? Oh, and I'm sending out also tomorrow one that I think I wrote yesterday to Australia, to Julie. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm also going to check the P.O. box with God's help tomorrow, and probably with the handy helpers help as well. So that'll be good. I'm trying to think of anything that I might be getting up to tonight. It's nothing out of the ordinary. I'll probably read, which is such a blessing and a privilege. So grateful to have the resources to read, probably on my Kindle. I don't know, I may start one of my physical books as well. I just got finished while I was writing letters. I just got finished listening to, and I don't know how I do this and write letters at the same time. It's just the way my mind works, I guess, but I listened to, I think I've told you about this in another video if you've seen the other videos, Dear Mrs. Bird by A.J. Pierce. It's Pearce. And it was so good, y'all. It was really good because the narrator was super good. It was well written. It was set in World War II in London, and it's the tale of the protagonist is a young woman named Emmeline. And it's lovely. And it manages to be cozy, but also not to, what's the right word? Not to gloss over what was going on in World War II. It manages to be cozy and gritty at the same time, which is a really, I think, difficult combination to achieve. And I just really enjoyed it and would like to read additional work by this author. So, gosh, y'all, the light is so golden from the lamp and just the combination of what's diffusing through the window. My writing desk is right in front of, behind, it depends on your perspective, a bedroom window upstairs in our bedroom, and it's so lovely. I just love sitting here. Now, I think, don't tell much, I think I'm gonna need a new desk chair. This one, I'm sure, can go on to other things, but one of its feet fell off today, and I certainly understand how it feels with its limbs not functioning well, but I think it's time for it to have a break. Nay, even retirement might be the case, and I certainly do appreciate its service. I've had it for a long time. It began its career as a desk chair for me working, and then it came up here, and we've just asked a lot of it, and I really appreciate its service again, so it's time for it probably to retire. I don't know what else has been going on. Not a lot, which is good. I'm so happy for that. How about you? What's been going on in your day? Are you doing things to remind yourself how special you are? That can be so simple. I haven't done the scrap of the day yet, but I'm going to do the scrap of the day and add it in before. Dook, dook. And this is my little scrap of the day. It's one of the, well, it's the little cutter that I use. It's one of the things I do to remind myself that I have a right to collect and memories and to make good memories and to keep things that I can look back on because I'm enjoying myself, right? And that is a way to remind yourself that you are a special person, because you certainly are amazing and wonderful. I hope you know how loved you are. I certainly love you so much, and I hope you'll continue to go with me in peace and love to serve others. Please do pray for the whole world with a special intention for Ukraine.